It's a big decision coming out of the cabinet meeting, a big one. The cabinet approving the caste census. That is one of the big decisions that has been taken by the Modi government. Of course, the Union Minister Ashiwini Vaishnaw also told about other decisions that have been taken, whether it's strengthening infrastructure and connectivity in the northeastern part of India or the pro-farmer decisions that have been taken by the Modi government. The Union Minister enlisted all of them. But the big decision that has come out of this briefing is that the centre will be carrying out a caste census. It will be included in the national census. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the big takeaway from this cabinet briefing by Union Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw. My colleague Madhav is joining us on the broadcast with more on this. Madhav, huge decision there by the centre, caste census being included in the census.
Absolutely. In fact, the census will now also enumerate the caste. That is something very specifically that has been decided at today's CCPA meeting. That is what has been stated there by the Union Minister. They have referred to how opposition parties have raked up this issue for their own political reasons in the past. And of course, we all remember how leaders such as Rahul Gandhi have, for instance, given out slogans such as Jitni Abadi Utna Haq. We have seen how he has said that the constitution is not being upheld by the current regime under the Prime Minister. So on and so forth. There have been a number of such political commentary that has come in from various political parties in the opposition, including the Congress, including the Samajwadi Party, etc. But now, of course, the government going out to announce that there will indeed be the enumeration of castes as well as far as the census is concerned is a massive announcement coming in from the centre. They are trying to neutralize the arguments that have come in thus far from various political parties of the opposition. And the next census, whenever it happens, and of course, sources are to be believed, they in fact have indicated that it could be as early as next year or the year after. In such a situation, of course, this becomes a very, very important factor. What will happen post this particular census and enumeration of castes remains to be seen, but certainly, of course, it's a big, big move and certainly a lot of positioning that is being seen as far as scheduled castes, OBCs, etc. are concerned, because there is repeatedly a political rhetoric that they are not getting the due share in terms of representation, and that is clearly one grievance that the government has chosen, that it will now have to undo by the announcement of this kind of a caste enumeration as far as the census is concerned. Back to you, Shreya.
Madhav, I'll come back to you right now on the broadcast, viewers. I'm also joined by Pragya and Mohit, tracking the developments in the national capital. Pragya, to you first. A big decision by the Modi government approving the caste census, caste enumeration as part of the census. What more details do you have?
Well, this is a very crucial decision as far as Bihar polls are also concerned. Remember, there is also an issue of caste census that Bihar opposition parties are raising, and RJD also is speaking about it along with the Congress. And Congress has always cornered BJP on this caste census issue. Rahul Gandhi has been speaking about it everywhere. BJP does not want to divide the society on basis of caste, and this is exactly the reason why BJP has now come. In fact, the government has now decided that when there is a population enumeration, there will be caste included in it. Caste census will be part of it. So it's a very, very big decision. Obviously, a very big political step. I would say the government has decided that a caste is going to be a part of the population enumeration. Now, this will also settle the debate of caste census that the opposition has been demanding. And there is also a factor that has been made, a point that has been raised by Union Minister of INB, where he said that some states have done surveys. Not just census, caste census, but they have done caste surveys, and some did it very well. Some of them are NDA states, but others have done it in a non-transparent manner, thereby saying that there is a lot of lacuna in it, and caste census is a thing that falls under the purview jurisdiction of central government, and this is the exact reason why central government is mandated with the caste census, and it will do it, but it will do it along with the upcoming population enumeration.
Yes, Pragya absolutely rightly said. It is an important decision that has been taken by the Modi government. We are, of course, also getting in reactions at the moment that are coming in, but a big decision that has been taken by the centre, that of enumerating caste in the national census. I'm also joined by Mr. Rashid Alvi of the Congress Party on the broadcast. He's on the phone line with us. Mr. Alvi, your first response to this big decision taken by the Modi government?
No, as far as a census on caste basis is concerned, we have been demanding for a very long time. Rahul Gandhi has spoken in this regard inside Parliament, outside Parliament. If Modi government has accepted our demand, then we welcome it. It is good. And I am sure that Government of India should take all the decisions in consultation with opposition parties, including Congress. It will be a very healthy thing for the democracy of this country. So it is good if they have decided to census on the basis of caste.
Right. Mr. Alvi, and therefore moving forward, would the Congress support the government in the way it implements the caste enumeration within the national census, now that your demand has been met?
Yeah, definitely. If a caste basis census, we have been demanding for a very long time, and Government of India was reluctant about it. But now anyhow they have accepted it. It is good thing. And in any democracy, government of India should consult all opposition parties, not only this census. Every decision should be taken in consultation with opposition parties. Then people of this country will appreciate. And you know, when we were in power, UPA used to take all the decisions in consultation.
No, but Mr. Rashid Alvi, what was announced by the Union Minister, Mr. Ashwini Vaishnaw, he said that Dr. Singh assured Lok Sabha that it will be deliberated upon in the cabinet. The Congress government did a survey and not a census, and they have said that it has been done, politics has been done on this issue for political reasons by various political parties. How would you respond to the charge that has been leveled by Union Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw while making this announcement?
You know, first of all, it is surprising for me when the entire country is facing a very critical time. 26, 27 Indians have been killed, and we are thinking what strict action is going to be taken by the government. And cabinet is passing such kind of decisions. Why? What is the reason? We can do it after 1 week, after 2 weeks. Important thing is the entire country is looking at the Prime Minister's decision. How will he take strict action? Whether it is good if they have taken this decision on the basis of caste, they are going to conduct census. But do you think it is important? This is the right time for this. We are waiting. What decision you are going to take? Whether you will attack Pakistan, you will. What are you going to do?
But you have made this demand in the past, so why would you not welcome such a decision?
Again, you are raising the same question. In past, our 26, 27 persons were not killed. It is happening 1 week ago. So I welcome this decision, but this is not the right time to take this decision. It means Government of India is not serious to take any...
Mr. Rashid Alvi, how many people died in 26/11, sir? Were there more people who were killed in 26/11 or more people who were killed in what has happened in Pahalgam? And what was the response after 26/11? Would you like to remind our viewers?
I am sorry, are you justifying it? That it had happened earlier, so it has happened now.
Sir, you are the one who is comparing it. You are the one who is bringing it. I am asking you questions on caste census and you are bringing in what has happened in Pahalgam.
I am not comparing. I am saying...
Sir, you said 26, 27. You are the one who is raising the numbers of those dead. Of course, India wants a response. But why are you connecting that with the caste census, given that this is your demand and your political party and leaders' demand, sir?
I am accepting it. I welcome it, but this is not the right time. This is not the right time. Entire country is thinking what action is going to be taken by the government. I do not know whether you are waiting or not, but we are waiting.
So are you asking that this should be rolled back?
I do not know who you are. You are anchor or agent of Bharatiya Janata Party.
Sir, we are asking you a question. You are opposing this. I am asking you, is it your demand that this should be rolled back?
You don't understand what I am saying?
We understand very well, sir. We are understanding very well. I am asking you a simple question on the basis of position that has been taken by your party in the past. Is this not a very important demand that has been fulfilled in that sense?
Again and again you are saying the same thing. You are not listening to me. I have said even a single sentence against it. No. I welcome it. Again I am saying. But this is not the right time.
Okay.
Country is facing a very big situation of the country. We have to take action against Pakistan. Everybody is thinking what strict action is going to be taken.
Okay. Mr. R.P. Singh of the BJP is also joining us. Please stay with us, Mr. Rashid Alvi. Mr. R.P. Singh, you have Mr. Rashid Alvi with us on the phone line, and he says that this is not the right time. We were expecting the government to take action on Pakistan. Your response to Mr. Rashid Alvi, R.P. Singh.
Action has to be taken, should be briefed in the media briefing of the government. What sort of level they have. I'm shocked. Mr. Alvi is a senior leader, but what he's saying. If you appreciate that government has gone ahead with the caste census now, and this was committed by no less than the Home Minister himself, that 2026 will conduct the caste census, and it's happening now. Now all these fraud and political games which have been played on the name of caste census, or so-called caste surveys, the mask has been called off from them. And now the real caste census will happen, and ultimately the good decisions will be taken according to the caste census.
Respond to that, Rashid Alvi. He says the mask has been taken away on whatever politics was being played in the name of caste survey, caste census. Mr. Rashid Alvi. Or I think we've lost that line there with Mr. Rashid Alvi there. But the question that he was posing, R.P. Singh, is that at this point of time, when we are looking at a response as far as Pakistan is concerned, he is questioning the timing of making such an announcement, while he is also admitting that it is his party's demand.
That's right, Madhav. There has been, of course, that political war of words, and it's quite surprising that the Congress party chooses to bring in Pahalgam and the kind of response and action that India has been taking at this moment, when finally there has been a word from the government itself on the caste enumeration. Mohit, let me come across to you and understand from you, this big decision that has been taken by the government. You heard the political war of words between the Congress and the BJP. There has been a long-standing demand from the opposition parties for a caste census. Now the government, of course, approving that and making sure that caste is enumerated in the next national census whenever it takes place.
Well, yes, and in fact, it's a big step coming in from the government, given the fact that if you'll see since past 2-3 years, the politics of the opposition parties, specifically the Congress, led by Rahul Gandhi, has been that the government is not talking about the caste census. The Congress has been pushing for the caste census because Rahul Gandhi and the opposition parties have been saying this, that you need to identify the population in terms of caste census of the communities, and specifically the backward communities, and perhaps that is why they have been pushing for caste census. Jitni aatmadi utna hak has been the line that is being told by Rahul Gandhi, and he's been attacking the government, that why the government is not pushing for the caste census. Now that particular narrative has been completely demolished by the government when Ashwini Vaishnaw has announced that the government will go for the caste census, caste enumeration in the next census. So when exactly that census will happen, that remains to be seen, because last census took place in 2011. In 2021, due to COVID, the caste census did not take place. So all the modalities will be done. It will take some time, but it's a big step coming in from the central government that caste census will also take place. And the Ashwini Vaishnaw and the BJP has been saying this, that it's the surveys that the Congress-ruled governments have been doing. Remember, in the state of Karnataka, it was a survey. It was not a census that happened. And in fact, various voices came in from people of Karnataka who stated that, in fact, the people from the government did not visit their home also to ask for their caste, for their caste or for the census. So clearly, questions were being raised, and it was being said by the BJP at that particular time that these are the politics of optics being played by the Congress party. In fact, the Congress party has not done anything for the backward classes, for the Dalits. It's the the BJP that has been doing this, and perhaps the narrative of Rahul Gandhi and the Congress party, which they have been peddling, is that the government is against the backward classes, and perhaps that is why caste census is needed. The government has made a big decision where they have come out and said that yes, the caste census, the caste enumeration will be taking place in the next census whenever that will take place.
Right, Mohit, Madhav and Pragya, stay with us. Let's quickly play out that bite where Union Minister Ashiwini Vaishnaw is talking about the caste census and making this big announcement by the Modi government. I'll come back to all three of you in a bit.
Congress governments have always opposed caste census. Caste was not included in all the census operations conducted since independence. In 2010, then Prime Minister late Dr. Manmohan Singh ji had assured the Lok Sabha that the matter of caste census should be considered in the cabinet. A group of ministers was formed to consider this subject. Most of the political parties had recommended caste census. Despite this, Congress government decided to conduct only a survey of caste instead of a caste census. That survey is known as SECC. It is well understood that Congress and its India alliance partners have used caste census only as a political tool. As per Article 246 of the Constitution of India, the subject census is listed at 69 in the Union list in 7th schedule. According to Constitution of India, census is a union subject. Some states have conducted surveys, I'm repeating the word, surveys to enumerate castes. Some states have done this well, while some others have conducted such surveys purely from a political angle in a non-transparent way. Such surveys have created doubts in the society. Considering all these facts and to ensure that a social fabric is not disturbed by politics, caste enumeration should be transparently included. I'm emphasizing the word transparently included in the census instead of surveys. This will strengthen the social and economic structure of our society while the nation continues to progress. Under the leadership of our Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, the Cabinet Committee of Political Affairs has decided today, that is 30th April 2025, that caste enumeration should be included in the forthcoming census. This demonstrates that a government is committed to the values and interests of a society and country. Like in the past, when a government had introduced 10% reservation for the economically weaker sections of the society without causing any stress in any section of the society.
All right, R.P. Singh of the Samajwadi Party joins us on the broadcast. Mr. Singh, your first response to Centre's big decision of approving caste enumeration in the national census.
देखिए, हम तो यही कहना चाहते हैं कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी आखिर देश की मांग के आगे उसको झुकना ही पड़ा, लेकिन एक बात का पूरा ध्यान रखना चाहिए कि पिछड़े, दलित, वंचित, शोषित की जो लड़ाई अभी खत्म नहीं हुई।
I'll just come to you, Mr. Singh. Apologies for intervening. I'm right now joined by Mr. Pawan Khera of the Congress Party on Times Now. Mr. Khera, your first response to Centre finally including and approving the caste enumeration in the national census. All right, we'll try and reconnect with Mr. Pawan Khera. Remember, we continue to be joined by Mr. I.B. Singh of the Samajwadi Party. Mr. Singh, if you can hear me, please go ahead. You were giving your response on what you think of the Centre's approval of the caste enumeration.
देखिए, समाजवादी पार्टी तो यही कहना चाहती है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने आखिर देश की मांग के आगे उसे झुकना ही पड़ा है, लेकिन इस बात का पूरा ध्यान रखना होगा कि दलित, वंचित, शोषित की जो लड़ाई है अभी यहीं खत्म नहीं होती है। यदि जनगणना होती है तो जनगणना कराएगा कौन, सवाल पहला सवाल है।
All right, Mr. I.P. Singh, thanks very much for joining us on Times Now. Right now, I'm joined by Mr. Pawan Khera of the Congress Party. Mr. Khera, your first response to this big decision taken by the Modi government approving caste enumeration in the national census.
I think whenever the government accepts any of the demands of Mr. Rahul Gandhi, they should first start by apologizing to Mr. Gandhi and the Congress party, because they are the ones who've been criticizing Rahulji for demanding caste census. They said he wants to divide the country in castes. Now, what does the government want? We want to know.
Okay, and do you now think, now that, this decision has been taken, Mr. Pawan Khera, will the Congress party now stand, shoulder to shoulder with the government as far as its implementation is concerned?
I think your question should be, has the government finally agreed to standing by Rahul Gandhi shoulder to shoulder? Because it's Rahul Gandhi's original demand.
Okay, but you can still go ahead and answer my question. Would the Congress party stand shoulder to shoulder with the government now that they've implemented
do you
this?
want us to be enumerators or what? You want us to hide under the bed when they come to ask for our caste? Obviously, we won't hide under our bed and we'll tell them our caste.
This is not about hiding under the bed, Mr. Pawan Khera. This is just about the opposition demand finally being approved.
What kind of a question is this? You please ask the government. Now, is the government dividing the country into castes just as they accuse
I'm sorry, Mr. Pawan Khera. Why should I ask the government when it was the opposition's demand of getting caste enumeration?
So what is this question, whether we'll stand with the government shoulder to shoulder? I mean, for the last 7 days, we've
Would
been
you not
standing
support
with
the government in the implementation of the caste census, Mr. Khera?
We are not sure about the intentions and the sincerity of this government. I hope it's not headline management, and I hope they mean it when they say they'll do a caste census. I hope they're taking the first step towards social justice.
Which is why I'm asking you, would the Congress go ahead and make sure that this is implemented on ground?
I am not bound by your questions, madam.
Mr. Khera, I just have a straightforward question, sir. You want the government to apologize to Congress party. You are taking credit. All that is fine, but, those who say... No, Mr. Khera, here's a simple question, sir. The BJP says that what have you done with the survey...
Who's the anchor I'm talking to? I don't know.
My name is Pranesh, Mr. Khera.
Yes, Mr.
What has the government of Karnataka done with the census exercise there? There are many questions. Just like, you had for lack of a better word, a lopsided exercise in the name of caste census in Karnataka. It wasn't any different in Telangana. So what would you say to that?
Sorry, absolute rubbish you are saying. In Telangana, we've not just come out with the survey, we've also recommended increase of reservations for the BC.
Mr. Khera, the survey result that you're talking about had many discrepancies with many Congress leaders also complaining about it.
The government which could not even do a 2021 simple census. Who are they to even question us?
No, Mr. Khera, you're talking about the Telangana census, but many in the Congress party have opposed that census. In Karnataka, you have, veteran leaders like Mr. Moily saying that, this is a farce.
Well, we at least showed the right intent and we did it, and not just that, we didn't stop there. In Telangana, as I said, we also moved forward and increased the reservations.
But Mr. Khera, you can't be given...
No, Mr. Ramesh.
No, I understand.
I'm very interested in knowing...
No, 1 minute, Mr. Khera, you say... No, 1 minute. Mr. Khera, should the Congress party be given credit for intent? You haven't walked the talk. Are you saying... No, Mr. Khera, just listen to me. 1 minute, sir, 1 minute. Mr. Khera, should the Congress be given credit for intent? What has the party done about it? Because Rahul Gandhi, goes across the country and says, look, we have delivered on caste census. What the Congress has done in name of caste census is total farce. The examples are there for you to see. Karnataka and Telangana. And there you go. Pawan Khera runs away. Shreya, these people are not used to straight questions.
Absolutely, Pranesh. He just disconnected our call. But the fact of the matter is, viewers, we're just asking factual, truthful questions, logical questions to the Congress party, which they clearly deny to reply to. Let me also get in my colleagues Pragya and Mohit are on the ground, tracking the developments as far as the centre's big decision is concerned. Pragya, I'm sure you heard Mr. Pawan Khera of the Congress party refusing to reply, to give a response when asked about what the Congress has done as far as the caste enumeration is implemented. And he also refused to answer whether, they would let the government do it, they would let it get implemented. These are simple, straight questions that Times Now was asking to the Congress party.
Well, simple state questions from our side, but it is very difficult for Congress leaders to answer this simply for the reason that BJP has always been attacking Congress of using this caste census and caste survey as a weapon to divide the society. Remember when Rahul Gandhi spoke in Ahmedabad recently, he said we are going to pass this law in the parliament in front of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and we stand for the social equality and social justice, and we would give reservations on the basis of the population and according to the caste census. Now, you can say that if you are in power, but not otherwise. So it has also become a political tool. In 2024 elections also, the kind of narrative that Congress did, and BJP said this was a misinformation about the caste, about the constitution, it all worked against the BJP. Now, BJP is not leaving any ground for the Congress to start any kind of narrative, and this is the reason why they are nipping every kind of disinformation campaign by the BJP or the narrative against BJP being anti-Dalit, BJP being anti-OBC. In the bud itself. They are not letting them get away with saying the statements like this, especially Rahul Gandhi calling the BJP anti-Dalit. And this is the exact reason why Mr. Ashwini Vaishnaw at the end of the speech, at the end of the resolution said that the reservation within this caste census and population census was 10% in the past, and it continues to be like that. So that was also a message to every reservation caste that has get the benefit of the reservation, that your 10% is going to be there irrespective of what the caste census and population census says. Now it's a cumbersome exercise and it takes time, and all the agencies are involved in it. These are government agencies, and this is what Mr. Ashwini Vaishnaw said, that this is a union, this falls under union list. This is a mandate of the union government, not of the state. What states did was a survey to use it as a political tool to divide the society, especially the Hindu religion. You divide the Hindu religion on basis of OBC, SC, STs and everyone else, and you divide the caste and reap the political benefit out of it. BJP would certainly not want that, and this is the exact reason why Bihar assembly elections are in the offing. But this is a very crucial decision ahead of the Bihar election. Remember, Bihar did the caste survey in 2023. They came out with the report as well. Now, this should not be used by the Congress or any opposition party in poll-bound states. This is also a concern of the BJP, but BJP always said that they will do the caste census, but it should be part of the population census as well.